Hi, we're out on the range today and we're talking about selecting the right .22 long rifle ammunition. Now for the last few years the way you've done that is you go to the store, take whatever they have, and you feel glad to get it because in many parts of the United States .22 long rifle ammo was scarce. But in the last few months I'm finding that it's becoming plentiful again. Just yesterday I was at Bi-Mart and they had at least 5 varieties of .22 long rifle ammo, so I can be a little more discriminating in my selection process. But how do you select the right one or the best one? Well, let's shoot a few different types of .22 long rifle ammo and see if we can shed any light on that. A big part of the selection process is accuracy. Now I'm going to go back 40 yards and shoot with my 10-22, and I'll shoot 4 different types of ammunition. First, the CCI Mini Mag 40 grain round nose, then the Aguila, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, Super Extra 40 grain round nose, the CCI Stinger 32 grain hollow point, and the Federal 31 grain hollow point. And let's see how they compare. So how'd we do? Well, as far as holding a good group, all of these are not bad at all. But our point of impact is different depending on which ammunition you use. When we switch from the Mini Mags to the Stingers, you see the point of impact has changed quite a bit. And that is not because of the difference in drop from 40 grains to 32 grains. That's because different ammunitions will hit in different places. Now this might not seem like a great deal of difference, but we're only shooting 40 yards. If you were trying to shoot squirrels or even rabbits at 60 or 80 yards, this could be the difference between a hit and a miss. So we see that not all ammunitions will hit in the exact same place. Now let's put up some new targets and we'll try that exact same drill again, but this time with my Remington Nylon 66, and see if our results change. So how'd we do with our Nylon 66? Well, the first thing you'll see is the groups are a little bit bigger, and that's just because I can't shoot this rifle as accurately as I can shoot the 10-22. But again, we see when we change ammunitions, our point of impact changes. The group with our stingers, if you can call it a group, is more to the left and not as low. What we also see is that with these two ammunitions, the Stingers and the Federals, our accuracy has gone to pieces on us. And that's not just me, compare the groups. But what we're really seeing here is that some ammunitions will not really shoot accurately in some guns. Now, in addition to accuracy, there's also the matter of reliability. I'm not going to shoot the hundreds of rounds it will take to make the point, but some types of .22 ammunition are not as reliable in some guns as others are. Now, this Nylon 66 has what I think is a well-deserved reputation for being able to function reliably with virtually any kind of .22 long rifle ammunition. While by contrast, the 1022 can be a little bit ammo picky. My particular one does not like the Federal 40-grain round-nose lead ammunition. But just because mine doesn't like it does not mean that the next guy's 1022 will dislike it. You just have to fire different types of ammunition in your rifle and see which ones are or are not reliable. Now, there's a couple other things I want to discuss in terms of selecting .22 ammo, and that's cost and availability. There are some ammunitions out there that are good, but they're cost prohibitive for a lot of people in situations. And availability, not all types of ammo are available in all parts of the country. Not all stores carry the same brands, and you got to go with what's available to you, and not just what's available, but what has been there last week and last month, and what you can be confident will be there next week, next month, next year. There's also the matter of you have to ask yourself, what is your intention with this .22 ammo? You're going to hunt with it, you're going to shoot targets with it. And so in selecting .22 ammo, you got to start with what are you going to do, what's available, what is your budget, and then within the confines of those parameters, try a few different types of ammunition in your rifle and see what happens. And I have to stress the point, once you select an ammunition and get your rifle sighted in for that ammo, if you change ammunitions in terms of brands or bullet weights, you may significantly change your point of impact, so you got to confirm your zero. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say about selecting .22 ammo. Well, with that, the question always comes up, what kind of .22 ammo do I use? Okay, let me show you something. When I was shooting the different types of .22 ammo to compare accuracy, I was shooting from a rest at 40 yards. This is me shooting offhand at 60 yards. The one shot that's low, that's a flyer, that's just me, and yes, that is annoying when that happens. But the ammunition I'm using is CCI Mini Mag 36 grain hollow point, and I use that exclusively when I can find it. And I use it because it's reliable in all of my .22 rifles, and it's accurate in all of my .22 rifles, especially my personal 1022. But just because it's the right ammunition for me does not necessarily mean it's the right ammunition for somebody else. So, as always, don't try this at home. I'm what you call a professional, and thanks for watching the .22 ammo selection video.